Hello, guys. This is also another one that people were asking me how it's done. So here is the video. You first start with the fishtail, two fishtails. So since most of the people knows how it's done, I'm only doing one side fishtail. Then the other one, I will forfeit it. Like I won't do it. So as you can see, you go down and then you come up. And I know a lot of people have a different way of doing the fishtail. So this is how I'm doing mine. Maybe you also have your own way of doing yours. You can use it. And mostly, a lot of hair gives us a lot of like things to do. Nah. Not all the hairs are 100% okay to do some hairstyles. So you have to first check the hair, the length of the hair, and also the texture of the hair. The longer it is, the better, because by the time that you finish your fishtail, you have to get enough hair to do your banny down there. So you have to at least get a long hair. At least you have to get a long hair, long enough, like maybe roughly 22 inches plus. Okay, so now both of the fishtail are done. So you select the long hair, only the long hair. So as you can see in the middle, I selected 4 of them. And then in between the fishtail, you have to at least get 2 or 3 in between the fishtail also, before you hold the band. Both in between the fishtail, you have to have the long hair. Select only the long hair, the long ones, because if you select the short ones, you'll be struggling when you are doing the weaving, when you are doing the scotches. So you need to use only the long hair. You select only the long hair, at least 3 in between the fishtail each. And then at the size, you also get maybe 3 at the size also. Both sizes, you get 3 right side, 3 left side. Then you hold your bunny with the fishtail. So already you have selected the long hair that you are going to use to do your scotch. Make sure that one you don't add it to the bunny. You have to separate it. So you do your bun, and then after doing your bun, the bun doesn't have to be 100%. You just have to need your nice circle bun that will give you a nice shape. Doesn't have to be 100% because you are going to cover it with the scotch. So after, you see, I start with the middle part, one to the left, one to the right, and then you start with your scotch. One goes up, one goes down. One goes up, one goes down. The next one that goes down will go up the next step. So I hope everyone knows how to do scotches. It's so easy, even our kids can do it, how they do scotches. So here is it. The one that goes down goes up the next line. And you can see this side, I put it in under another hair before doing it because the gap there was too much. So like I said, some of the hair will give you a lot of options, so you have to use it. You have to use your head because creativity comes when you are using your mind. Most of the hairstyles that we do, even if you see someone's hairstyles that you want to do, you won't get it the same thing because the hair is giving you something else to do. So when you are creating, you have to use your mind in a lot of way, especially like when it comes to weaving, there shouldn't be a big gap. So if ever there is a big gap, you have to use a way to close the gap, like what I just did now. I just put it under a hair so that it will come closer to the weaving. If you guys get me. So you do your weaving till it get to the bottom, that the head that you selected, it's all finished. Now here is the time that you have to use your mind to get all the hair, the bunny being filled with weaving all over, because the hair that you selected at the sizes and then on top are going to get finished. So when it comes to that time, you see I'm going to put that hair under this other hair and then use the same hair to continue with the scotch, if you guys can see it. So I go under and then I use it as like a pillar, and then I start with the scotch again and then weave to the next end. So when I get to the next end, I have to find a way to also lock it up, and then I start from the middle part. So you see we are finished with the hair at the sizes, so we need to use the hair again. So it's the same hair that we are using, so I use it, go under the other hair, use it to go under the other hair that was like standing as a pillar on the person's cap, and then I lock it up there to start another foundation. So I lock it up with a wool and then I stay there. I go to the middle part, pick another one from the middle, and then I continue weaving, come and then lock it up, and then use that hair after I put it under again, then hide that hair inside the bun. So normally if you are doing your bunny, you don't have to let the bunny become too big, too stiff or too tight, because you'll be putting the hair inside that bun that you just did, under that bun that you just did. So that is another one that I was also doing again. I use the hair, weave, and then come again. Guys, I'm hungry. Let me eat my biscuit a little bit. I haven't eaten since morning. So you can see I lock it again, and then I tie it up a little bit, and then I put some of the hair, the longest one, inside, so that I will be shorting some of the hair, because if it's too much and then you get to the end, it's gonna be difficult for you to finish up. So you need to reduce some of the hair by hiding it under the bun that you did. That is why I'm saying you don't have to let the band be too tight or too stiff. Okay, so now we are approaching the end. The end isn't that too nice, guys. The end isn't that nice. You have to make it become nice. You have to let it become neat and nice. It's all about you, your strategy, how you're going to hide all those hair that are left there. So as you are going, you weave. When you get to the last point, and then you tie it up and then put it under the bun. Always under the bun. You see? So people who like doing this way with your hands, make good use of it a lot. You weave, you go, when it's finished, you tie it with the last one that was left there, and then you put it under the bun. Even those buns that we do in the middle, when you are doing a bunny in the middle, not at the back like this, the same way that you also do. You do it, you hide it under the bun. So for those who don't understand how we hide the hair, this is how we do it. You hide it under the bun. So sometimes if under the bun it's not going, you use it to weave around it. You add it to the scotch. So check this side. I went off from where I am and then add a little bit to the scotches, and then I put it in at a place that I got a space to fill it up. So that is how you're going to be doing all over, and you can see from the video, you will see them clearly that I'll be using some of the hair even coming on top, weaving coming on top, just to put it inside the bun that I did. And after, no one will even see. It's only you who knows where you hide them. That is why people don't understand when we post the pictures, or when we maybe post a video that is already been done. This is the secret. It's not a big deal. It's just a simple thing, but people love to hide it. But now for me, I feel like if ever I also know something, let me use this platform to teach people who also wants to learn, because I was also taught by someone else. And then I continue learning, looking at people's pictures, and then with my mind I create and get something better out of it. So this is how it goes. So you can see this one, I'm going to weave and then come up. You see, I'm weaving coming up because the gap there was too big. So I saw that I can use that advantage to do what? Weave through. You can see that. So now I'm going to use it to end in the middle side. So you can see that is where the bun circle hole is. So I just put it in, and then after, make it become neat. You don't just put it in and then let it become anyhow. Just make sure that place maintain its neatness and its beauty. So you see the rest of the hair. It was a lot of hair. Now we left with only 3 or 2. Yeah. So all the short ones, I put them under the bun, and then the 2 of them I weave through up and then finish it up. So that is how it's done. Thank you guys. Thank you for watching. Please share, subscribe, and also like and comment. Let your brother who also wants to know how to do it also watch the video, subscribe, share the same way, and let us grow together and let us learn together. If you have any questions or any hairstyle that maybe you want to do but you are struggling, on my page maybe on Facebook or other these places that I post, TikTok and stuff. If ever you go there and then you find anything that you want to do it but you don't know, just screenshot, send me a picture of it on my inbox. Also my numbers are there, text me, and then let's see what we can do about it. The problem is sometimes I don't have anyone who is gonna help me take a video. We are only two working here. The lady twists the hair for me to style, and if we are too busy to, I'm not able to do the video. But I just started this video stuff, so I'm now preparing to go and buy the things that are going to help me make the video without anyone holding the phone and stuff. So anyway, thank you guys. I'm talking too much now. Thank you for watching. Okay, as you can see, it's done nicely. You can see it's neat. You don't even, if someone comes and then asks, where did you end? No one will say it. So here it is, done and nice. Thank you. Bye bye. Please subscribe and share. Comment, please.